All right, so now we're going to talk about the Mycenaeans and possibly the ones that took over the Minoans. So these guys originated from Central Asia, but they invaded the Greek mainland around 1900 BC. Their leaders became the first Greek kings, and warriors became the nobles. So as they came in, they took it over. They made the warriors the nobles, those that stood around the king, were very wealthy, and then they made themselves kings over the land. Now, the government officials kept track of the wealth of every single person in the kingdom. So this would be similar to what we kind of call the IRS, the Internal Revenue System that keeps track of the taxes that you pay. It has to know how much money you make in order to know how much taxes you need to pay. So that's kind of similar to what we have today. They collected wheat, livestock, and honey as taxes. The most famous victory is the Trojan War, and this is the war where they were it, they were going against the Persians, and they were trying to figure out how to defeat them. And this is kind of going along with Greek mythology, but they were trying to figure out how to defeat them. And so, what in the city of Troy. And so what they did is they constructed this giant wooden horse. And then they took this horse and they put it right in front of the gates as a gift to the Trojans. And then the Trojans were like, "Ooh, yay." And so they opened up the gates. They brought in this wooden horse. But what they didn't know is inside this horse, it was hollow and a whole bunch of soldiers were hiding inside of it. And so they were able to defeat the Trojans because of this technique. And so this is a really famous war that happened, and we'll kind of get a little bit more into this with Greek mythology.